Alright guys, I'm back out here near the dump site in what I think is a house site, and I actually found a new website I heard on a podcast, so shout out to 5288 Adventures. Thanks for saying that website. But yeah, I think there's a house site right where I was finding all the site, all the things, so it makes sense. But anyways, I'm just going to go back out there now, but I just found I came across a little nest. I can't see from there, so we're going to see. But yeah, it looks empty. But let's see if we can find the house and see. Alright, I'm in an area I haven't really hit that hard, but the house site might have been closer to where I am. I mean, based off of what I found so far, it's got to be where I'm finding things, but here's just a little, I guess a 22, I think, show, so maybe there's still some targets. Okay, well, I can't believe what just happened here. That's a piece of either a croto bell or a jingle bell, you know, that, oh, I scratched it up a lot. Wow. It's my first one. Oh, gosh. That's a rookie mistake there. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to see if there's any more pieces in there, but yeah, it's my first. I mean, luckily it's not whole, but my first one ever of anything, and it's scratched up. Well, don't look there, but oh, all right. Well, that's pretty cool. I guess it's good. I'm glad it came back. Wow. Okay. All right. Next one is this thing. I feel like I just saw this in someone's video. I don't know if it was either Finding America with Greg or if it was Brad with Green Mountain Metal Detecting, or if it was Kurt with the Hoover Boys. But I forgot what this is. I don't know why I think it's pretty old. But yeah, it's like a, I don't know, strapped to a tent. Not a strap, but like, I don't know, something old. So I'll keep this for now. I think it's something. I'll see if I can pinpoint what it is. But another target in the outskirts of the site. So okay, I got a pretty solid signal. Does that look like a cross? I don't know what it is. It's got a nice piece of iron rust or something, but alright, we'll see what this is. Alright, there was like a piece of figurine of Jesus that was there, but as I brushed it, it literally just came right off. That's unfortunate, but yeah, some sort of pendant, cross pendant. I'll see what I can do about the back, maybe either electrolysis or vinegar or something, but we'll see what we can do. But alright, I got a solid 80, 81, 82. Literally there's where I got the cross. I was gonna tell you what I was gonna like show you before, but I didn't want to jinx it. But yeah, but I thought it was gonna be a silver, but it's maybe even cooler. It's an old lighter. It's my first lighter, so we'll see if we can clean it up and see. Oh, well, I just broke the top off just like that. Alright, well, there's that. Unfortunately, that's gone. But at least we'll have a lot of stuff. This is like a 75, 76 maybe. I'll be happy with the first coin of the day, maybe an Indian head. Not a coin. Alright, I thought I was going to have a penny actually this time, but it's my first lantern part. You would twist that, and then I think the wick would come up through here. I think a patent date sometime is on here. But yeah, this is my first lantern piece, so glad I came back here. If I have time, I'm going to check out another spot. I don't know if it's now houses or if it's land. There was still stuff in that hole. There's this thing. But then there's this thing. Looks like it's the bottom to a metal. Oh. Or a pin or something. Like it would hang from there and there. Let's see if there's anything else in the hole. Alright, can you see that? It looks like it says 1609 on the left, New York, and then 1909, I'm guessing. Looked like this was a pin, ribbon maybe, because in the back, sorry if you can hear the helicopter above me. But yeah, in the back looks like there would have been a pin that would attach it back. But yeah, pretty cool find right. Alright guys, my heart's pumping a little bit. I think we got a ring. You ready for this? This part is popping in the middle. Oh, I think it's anything precious. It's falling apart. I think it's like one of my first Woods rings. Wow, awesome, sweet. Definitely found a house site. All right, there it is, all cleaned up. It's got 3 stones still there. Maybe it was gold plated, but it's falling apart, so nothing precious. But a ring is a ring is a ring. I've been on a ring drought, so pretty cool. Alright, I thought I had like a snap or rivet or something, but I think it's like another military. I don't know if it's a collar stud or something, but look at the checkered pattern on it. I'm gonna brush it down. It might be a collar stud again. This could be the third or fourth piece of military. All right, there it is, all cleaned up for now. So it's not like I thought it was like the pin where you like pull apart and then you put it through and you put a little point. But this might be another collar stud. Looks like it has some gold gild. I don't know, checkerboard pattern, I don't know. But I'll post this on ID Me and see what we get. All right, I thought I had a square or a token or something, but for the third one of these blank, I don't know, dog tags or something. I don't know if they just had extra dog tags in case they wanted to make them for their pets, but it's a third one, third shape. I found two the other time I was out here. All right, I think that's from a big buck scratching its antlers, is my guess. If it is, it's a pretty nice buck. If not, not too. All right, guys, welcome to another wrap-up. It is a beautiful day here in northern Jersey. I think spring is finally here. But anyways, on to the wrap-up. As you saw, we went back to the what I'm calling the dump site, and as I mentioned, I guess I came across or heard a new website for maps, and it showed that there was a house where I was finding everything. That first picture in the beginning of the video is the map, and then I circled the house site. So pretty cool to find a map that tells me there was one house. I thought there was more houses, but there was only one house there, so pretty cool. But anyways, on to the finds. I'll just go to the bottles quickly. This was found at the site. This was found looking for a second site. If you look at the picture, there's one that looks like across the street a little bit, so I'm still looking for that one. This was in that area. This is a Seelheimer beverage company, started in 1921 in Hackensack, New Jersey, which is right up the river from here, about 5-10 minutes, not even. So pretty cool to find another local beverage company. And then this is a 7-Up one, and it looks like the one from, there's a bad glare here, so let's see if we can get the colors and stuff. But yeah, this is another green one. It's missing the swimming bubble lady again, so not exactly the same as last time. So not as old. I think it says 67 or 69 or something, so this is 60s instead of the 40s like the other bottle. Anyways, on to the finds from the trip. I don't even know where to start. We'll just start randomly. Here's this thing again. Blank tag of some sort. The ring, which unfortunately you can see is falling apart, so nothing precious, but has a little bit of a shine, so I'm gonna guess gold plated, or electro plated or something. And then 3 stones. So we'll try and clean it up. And as always, apologies. It is rush hour out here, and I am using headphones. So yeah, those two. And then we have this, which I knew was something, and it's like a grommet, but it's like a Murphy fastener. This actually went to the canvas top for a Model T Ford. So pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's falling apart. So can't do much with that, but that's what that is. So piece to date the place and add to the story of the site. We'll just get these out of the way. 2 bullets, a shotgun head stamp, and maybe a 22 casing. So there's that. Then we have this thing, probably a cufflink. You can see it's one piece. It's light, so I don't think it's. I think it's just civilian. And as I'm learning, the heavier the relic, like a button or something like that, it's probably going to be authentic. I found a couple anchor buttons that are light or falling apart, and that's just kind of like replica. But then if you find the real deal, it's kind of heavier and made better. Pretty cool little cufflink with a nice checkerboard or something pattern. We might put that in some lemon juice just to see if there's anything on there. And then we have this super cool find. As we saw, 1609 New York, 1909. Probably had a pin or something across, and then a ribbon hanging down. And what this is from, what those 2 dates mean, it was it's called the Hudson Fulton celebration. It was in the end of September, I think beginning of October of 1909, celebrated along the Hudson River in New Jersey and New York. So it was the 300th anniversary of Henry Hudson discovering the Hudson River. and it was the 100th anniversary of Robert Fulton, who was considered the father of the steamboat. So I think he kind of patented the steamboat, or put some papers that went through. So pretty cool, really. History, American history, local history, and then the history of the site. So very, very cool. Excuse me. Then moving on to this cross, which when I found it, just had the Jesus that was over here that fell off, and I had that big piece of iron or whatever built up over here. I broke that off, and then there was writing on it. So I saw that quote. I googled the quote. Oop. Also, yeah, it's a pendant now. I was able to tell. But this is called a pardon crucifix, and it's to fight against Satan, like kind of like the evil eye kind of thing in Middle Eastern cultures. But yeah, something to fight off Satan. So pretty cool that it's not just a cross; it's a specific kind of cross and has some meaning to it, more meaning to it. I'm gonna try and clean this up more because I think I should have writing up there and all kinds of cool stuff. And then we have the lighter. Unfortunately, the innards are gone. So just a case. We might clean it up just to see if there's any color or enamel or anything on it. And then the two finds, I shouldn't even say finds today, they were all pretty cool finds. The two first for me was the portal bell. Unfortunately, I dinged it up a little bit. It's broken, so we're still looking for our first one. But up here is iron. As you can see, it's got that iron erosion. And actually there's so this is brass, and then something iron was going through it to connect it to a horse. This was basically the horn. Before the horn, it was car horn. It was to announce, hey, it's to announce, hey, there's a horse coming, so be careful. And the holes there'd be a little bell hanging. Yeah, so Jingle Bell, the song, is because of these things. So very beautiful pattern. I'm gonna try and clean this up more, just to make it look beautiful. And it comes from the Greek word of protolone, which means rattle. So makes sense. And then last but not least, I may not go back to that site, so maybe last from the site for a while. Is a kerosene lantern part. This would be the knob here. You twist this. The wick would go under here, through here, and when you twist it, the wick would come up through here. All right, sorry about that. Just had a little phone call there. But anyways, yeah. So what I was saying, yeah, this is the burner, I believe, for the kerosene lantern. And on here, I knew from videos that there's usually a patent date, but unfortunately no patent date. But I had a company, as you see, the P&A Manufacturing Company, which is the plume and hat wood company, started in the late 1880s. And yeah, my first part to a lantern, pretty cool. Just a little quick thing, kerosene, it's a byproduct derived from petroleum. Was used as fuel. And it also comes from the Greek word, not the same word as the portobello, but another Greek word of keros, which means wax. So interesting Greek connection there. But anyways, another great hunt at the site. As I mentioned, I'm probably not going to go back there for a while, let it cool down. But anyways, look what we have here. We have some geese with the 3 little chicks. But anyways, yeah. As always, when you're out there, pick up some trash. And I have some exciting news for the next coming videos, hopefully. So stay tuned for hopefully the next at least 2, 3, who knows. So stay tuned for those. And as always, pick up some trash when you're out there. Beep beep.